I want you to remember, Clark, in all the years to come, in all your most private moments, I want you to remember my hand at your throat. I want you to remember the one man who beat you. What is going on, Incarnate Nation? Welcome to a Injustice Gods Among Us gameplay commentary, and we will be going under the cowl, discovering the hidden secrets of Ben Affleck, and why he should or shouldn't be Batman. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's do some pros and cons. One of the pros is The Town. The Town was a highly successful movie in the box office, and it was surprisingly good. It was one of the few Ben Affleck films that I actually like. Be advised, I'm not a huge Ben Affleck fan, so I'm going to try and make this video unbiased towards him, because the other commentary I did was bashing him, so this one is going to be unbiased. So The Town is a pro. I did like that movie. It was surprisingly good. Like I said, you should go see it. Now, the first con I want to get into is the obvious one, and that is Daredevil. It was made in 2003. It absolutely sucked, and Ben Affleck was terrible as a superhero. So if he becomes Daredevil 2.0 as Batman, then it's just gonna flop and the movie will not be a success whatsoever. So Ben Affleck, make sure you're bringing something new to Batman. It is possible to take the character and bring something new. Look at the whole Christian Bale Dark Knight trilogy. Before that, what did we have? We had Val Kilmer, we had George Clooney. Those people brought different tastes to Batman until you get Christian Bale, who totally blew it out of the park and just brought us a realistic Batman. Kind of brought us down to earth with the whole superhero thing, because it just modernized Batman in our day and age. So Christian Bale really had a tough time as Batman, but you know what? In the end, it paid off and he nailed it. So Ben Affleck, if you could bring something new, maybe mix some darker comic sides of Batman with some realistic sides of Batman and combine the two. So learn from the Dark Knight trilogy, but at the same time throw your own comic twist on it from the comic book. That would be awesome. Alright, so let's get into another pro. Why not? So another pro is a box office hit. He is definitely a hit in the box office, so people will pay to see him in this movie, so that is a good thing. Let's get into another con. The look. To me, he really doesn't look like a Batman. That's just me. With the whole chin and everything, it just doesn't work. So hopefully they'll find a way to make it work. A lot of makeup possibly, and some other things they could do with the cowl. So let's get into another pro, and that is going to be talking about basically 10 years can change an actor. So he's had 10 years since Daredevil to learn from his mistake, and he can grow as an actor and develop and change his skill set so that he can become the next Batman, the next superstar in this DC superhero universe. So hopefully he can learn from his mistakes. Now let's get on to the last con, and that is going to be talking about basically the Bat we know, kind of like the Devil we know. So if he sucks and flops like I was talking about earlier, and Christian Bale ends up still being the best Batman we have ever had, sort of thing, then it's going to be a complete fail on DC's part, a complete fail on WB's part at the same time. So we gotta just stick with what we know if the new material sucks, right? So people will stay with the Dark Knight trilogy if Ben Affleck flops, like I said. So he cannot mess this up. This is do or die for Ben Affleck. If he becomes the best Batman,
then you know what? People will buy more tickets, and DC will take over, and they'll destroy Marvel out of the box office with a Superman and Batman film. But you know what? If he becomes the worst Batman, or possibly even the second worst Batman to George Clooney, then like I said, it won't do any good, and he needs to become the best Batman we've ever seen. That's the only way he can win us over. He can't be a good Batman. He has to be the greatest Batman we've ever seen on screen. And that's a tough thing to follow, because Christian Bale, like I said, knocked it out of the park. So make sure that when you're auditioning for the role, Ben, and you're trying to get into that Batman mood, that Batman feeling, you really just discover the inner Batman in you, because everybody can connect with Batman, and that's the thing. He has to show that in his work. He has to show the human connection, and in order to make a Superman-Batman movie work, you need that human connection on Batman's side. So, according to what I've read, this Batman in Man of Steel 2 is going to be an older and wiser Batman, and Ben Affleck fits that role according to Warner Brothers and DC. So, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to be optimistic on this one. I'm going to give him a chance, but for me, it's just a no for me. That's just how I feel, but like I said, I'll just give him a chance. One chance, that's all you have. If you mess up in Man of Steel 2, I am not watching the Justice League movie. That's that. So it's do or die time for Ben Affleck. Make sure you produce the best Batman there ever was.